everyone, a very warm good morning. So my journey of Garden Up started as a YouTube channel in 2017 when I was finishing my PhD in my hostel room where I uploaded my first video. Since then, as he introduced, we have grown to become a content company, an online store, and a book which happens to be a bestseller in the category. Since we started as a company, one of the focus has been financial viability. And I want to ask you why as a content creator you think financial sustainability or viability बहुत ज़रूरी है. Can anyone tell me कि even when you're starting out, when let's say with 100K, why is this important? Okay. Right. Right. Yes. Yes. Yes.
If I don't learn, how am I going to put that back?
Right. Yes. Essentially, it allows you to be the creator that you want to be.
Yes.
And also, frankly speaking, these platforms where we put out this content, they are not in our control. A simple example is the ban on TikTok in 2020. Sometimes the policies change, the regulation change, sometimes the format preference changes. पहले long videos चलते थे, अब reels चलते हैं, कल कुछ और चल सकता है. These things are not in our control. And therefore, we need to be thinking कि ये जो हमने एक career choice बनाया है, इसको हम financially viable कैसे बनाएं? Long term में जब आपकी videos million नहीं hit करेंगे, तब क्या होगा? So, today I'm going to share with you my thoughts, my ideas of how we think about it as a company. And the number one thing that I want to tell you is that the content you make is a product and your audience is your market. You need to find out the best product market fit. Akash, right? Jadoo, he said कि कुछ भी content है. I agree. The difference is कि उस content को product कैसे बनाना है. There's a subtle difference between your content and product. There's a subtle difference between audience and market. जब कोई पैसे देने को तैयार है, उसी content के लिए जो आप free में डाल रहे हो social media पे, तब वो बन जाता है market. और आप उसको market कैसे बनाते हो? So once you've identified what your product is, मेरे case में product है gardening information. अब I have to figure out how can I convince somebody to shell out money from their pocket for that content. So what we started doing is we started school workshops. So content वही रहेगा gardening information, but I started giving that out with basic concepts of geography, biology and chemistry. So that caters to school audience. But whereas the same content when it is delivered to, let's say, a corporate setup, it becomes a corporate workshop, a team building exercise that you can enjoy with your colleagues. So if you notice, essentially, product same है, gardening information, उसका wrapping paper, the delivery के लिए जो packaging है, वो बदल रहा है. Of course, it could vary. Let's say if there's a fashion blogger, उनके case में it could be that, okay, you know, I put out videos. It could be that I start giving out style, personal consultation on style. You can sit and see कि आप कैसे उसको product बना के deliver कर सकते हो different segments को of the market. Now once you have decided that this is my product, ये मेरा market है. Second thing is you need to learn to cross sell. So the good thing is that as a social media creator, you have eyeballs for free. बड़ी बड़ी कंपनीज लाखों और करोड़ों रुपए खर्च करती हैं फॉर मार्केटिंग बिकॉज दे डोंट हैव आई बॉल्स बट यू हैव एक्सेस टू देम फॉर फ्री. नाउ यू नीड टू थिंक दैट इंस्टेड ओके मेरा इतना ऑडियंस है और मैं इसको एक्सपैंड नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ या कर पा रही हूँ, व्हाट एल्स कैन आई सेल टू दैट ऑडियंस एंड देयरफॉर यू माइट look for a product which is outside your content. तो हमारे केस में हमने क्या किया, we were like okay हम गार्डनिंग वीडियोस डालते हैं. हमारी बेस्ट डूइंग वीडियोस जो है वो इंडो प्लांट वीडियोस है, which means कि लोग पौधों को यूज़ कर रहे हैं घर को डेकोरेट करने के लिए. So instead of doing the regular merchandise जो जनरली सोशल मीडिया में होता है, कॉफ़ी मग्स, नोटबुक्स, पेन, that calendars, we thought we should do something utility-based merchandise. So we came up with gardening decor, pots, planters, hangers. Of course, since then we have grown to become a full-fledged gardening store. अब जिसमें fertilizers और pesticides भी हम बेचते हैं. But the inspiration came because we wanted to cross-sell. We wanted to sell something more than content to the same audience because we had free access to that audience. Now the third thing is that ठीक है आपने product decide कर लिया, आपको market भी है, but ये सिर्फ ideas हैं. And it's rightly said that execution trumps ideas. हर लिविंग रूम में स्पेशली हमारे देश में लोग बैठ के बहुत सारे आइडियाज़ देते हैं, अरे उसको ये करना चाहिए, उसको वो करना चाहिए, लेकिन उनको एग्जीक्यूट करना बहुत ही मुश्किल है. और इस प्रोसेस में समटाइम्स यू हैव टू लर्न न्यू थिंग्स, न्यू स्किल्स. फॉर इंस्टेंस इन माई केस व्हेन वी सेट अप द शॉपिफाई स्टोर, द ऑनलाइन स्टोर, we wanted to run on minimum investment. So I had to learn how to code, change few things in the code. I come from biology background, मुझे कोई idea नहीं है coding का, but I had to do that कि add to cart का जो button है वो rectangle की जगह square कैसे दिखेगा या वो round कैसे दिखेगा, sale वाला जो button है वो लाल से पीला कैसे होगा. So these are minor things that I had to do even if I didn't enjoy it. And sometimes you have to step back from things you might enjoy. For instance, as a content creator, editing videos is something that I really enjoy. But I stopped doing it because I realized I could hire somebody to do it, save that time, and probably do something else that can add a revenue stream to my current business. I hope with these 3 ideas, I've helped you to think more than just content of how you make financial sustainability as your goal. But I would also want to end on one thing, that sometimes wealth preservation may also be the best way for long-term financial sustenance. My financial advisor friends here would agree, ज़रूरी नहीं है जो पैसे आप बना रहे हो उसको इन्वेस्ट करा जा सकता है. ज़रूरी नहीं है कि just because she's writing a book or he's publishing a course or they're coming with a merchandise कि आपको भी करना है. क्योंकि your conditions, you know the best, your resources, your risk appetite, you know the best. Nobody else can tell you what needs to be done. Sometimes, because I know as content creator, if you're not making a lot of money, you will make a lot of money. Brand deals will end up and you will end up making a lot of money. But it's not necessary कि उस पैसे के साथ कुछ करा ही जाए. Sometimes you can just listen to the financial advisor, invest it in the market, get the best return. But if you have the ability, you can start experimenting. And you can start with a pilot program. जब मैंने स्टोर खोला था, मैंने शॉपिफाई पे नहीं खोला था, बिकॉज शॉपिफाई पे बहुत पैसे लगते हैं स्टोर को रन करने के लिए. आपको पेमेंट गेटवे को पैसे देने पड़ते हैं, आपको शॉपिफाई को पैसे देने पड़ते हैं, आपको वेयर हाउस करना पड़ता है. वेयर हाउसिंग योर प्रोडक्ट इज़ नॉट ईजी. इनफैक्ट माई ऑपरेशंस मैनेजर इज सिटिंग हियर, नेहा इन द ऑडियंस, शी टेक्स केयर ऑफ द स्टोर ऑपरेशंस. वेयर हाउस तक सामान पहुँचने में गायब हो गया रोड से. So these are things that you will run into. इसीलिए I'm saying that if somebody says that, you know, I'm doing this, it sounds really cool, standing here कि मैंने ये करा वो करा, but इस process में एक risk appetite भी आपको रखना पड़ेगा. ज़रूरी नहीं है कि सब कुछ work out करे. So I hope that you take away something useful from my talk. And if you have any questions, I'll be really happy to answer your questions.